Japanese eels are among the most enigmatic and valuable fish in East Asian cuisine. Unlike farmed salmon or shrimp, eels cannot yet be reliably bred at scale in captivity. Their life cycle begins far out in the Pacific Ocean near the West Mariana Ridge, where adult eels spawn in deep ocean waters. Their larvae drift thousands of kilometers on ocean currents before transforming into tiny, transparent glass eels that migrate into rivers and estuaries across Japan, Taiwan, China, and Korea. It is these glass eels that supply nearly all eel farms. Farmers must capture them in the wild and then raise them in controlled ponds or tanks until they reach market size. The problem is that wild catches of glass eels have collapsed. In the 1960s, Japan alone harvested more than 140 tons of young eels each season. By 2000, that number had fallen to less than 40 tons. Recent surveys in 2024 suggest that natural recruitment remains critically low, with seasonal catches often less than a quarter of historic levels. Because farms depend on this, wild supply shortages drive prices sky high. A kilogram of glass eels can fetch more than 2 million yen, tens of thousands of US dollars, before they even begin the farming stage. Once in captivity, eels must be raised under carefully controlled water quality, with warm temperatures between 25 and 29 degrees Celsius. They are extremely sensitive to stress and disease, requiring constant monitoring and high-protein feed that often contains fish meal and special supplements. Farmers must grade them every few weeks by size because faster-growing individuals dominate smaller ones. And without separation, overall yield drops. Even under the best conditions, it can take over a year to grow an eel to market size, and survival rates are never 100%. 100%. Japan remains the largest consumer, with demand around 60,000 tons annually. Particularly during midsummer's Doyo no Ushi, no high tradition, when eating grilled eel is believed to restore stamina. But domestic production covers only a fraction of that demand. The rest is imported primarily from China, Taiwan, and to a lesser extent Korea and Malaysia. Because supply is so constrained, farmed eel is one of the most expensive fish products in Japan today, often retailing for 4,000, 6,000 yen per grilled portion in restaurants. By contrast, salmon or tuna portions cost only a fraction. Adding to the challenge is conservation. The Japanese eel is now listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List. International agreements restrict trade in glass eels, and scientists have spent decades trying to close the life cycle in laboratories, inducing adult eels to spawn hatching larvae and raising them through metamorphosis. While some progress has been made, large-scale commercial breeding has not yet succeeded. Until it does, reliance on dwindling wild glass eels keeps prices extraordinarily high. And this scarcity explains why Japanese eel is considered a delicacy. Inside a modern fish processing plant, the journey of salmon from freshly landed catch to neat, perfectly portioned fillets begins almost immediately after the fish are unloaded. Speed is crucial because salmon is highly perishable. Workers in protective gear guide the chilled fish onto conveyor belts, where the first step is careful inspection. Each salmon is checked for quality, ensuring that only fish with firm flesh, bright eyes, and intact scales move forward into the line. The process starts with scaling. Large rotary machines equipped with brushes or small rotating blades gently scrape away the thin scales that cover the skin. While salmon scales come off relatively easily compared to other species, removing them is essential to avoid contamination and to prepare the fish for further handling. Once scaled, the salmon are rinsed under high-pressure water sprays, giving them a clean surface before the knives are applied. Gutting is next, and this step requires both precision and hygiene. Specialized machines or skilled workers open the belly cavity and carefully remove the internal organs. During this stage, roe or milt is also collected. Female salmon carrying bright orange roe sacs provide a valuable byproduct used in luxury foods, while milt from males can be utilized in certain traditional cuisines or as a raw ingredient in feed formulations. After gutting, the cavities are flushed with cold water to wash away blood and residue, preventing off flavors later. Once cleaned, the fish are placed on filleting tables. A long, flexible knife slices in behind the gill plate and glides along the backbone in one smooth motion, separating the fillet from the skeleton. This is repeated on the other side, yielding two large fillets that still contain rib bones and pin bones. Skilled operators or automated filleting machines can process hundreds of fish per hour. But the key is maintaining consistent cuts that minimize waste. After filleting, ribs are trimmed away with precise knife work, ensuring that as much meat as possible is preserved. However, tiny pin bones remain embedded along the lateral line of each fillet. To remove them, workers use tweezers or specialized bone-pulling machines. This meticulous step ensures that the fillets are boneless and safe for consumers. Some facilities chill the fillets slightly before deboning because firm flesh makes it easier to detect and remove the fine bones. Once bones are gone, the fillets enter cooling systems. Quick chilling is vital. The salmon are either submerged in ice water or exposed to blasts of chilled air, bringing their temperature down to near 0.2 degrees. This step not only preserves the delicate texture and flavor, but also extends shelf life. From here, fillets are graded by size, color, and fat content. Premium fillets with deep red-orange flesh and perfect marbling are reserved for high-end restaurants or export. Standard grade fillets go to supermarkets, while smaller trimmings are directed towards smoked salmon, canned salmon, or ready-to-eat meals. High-speed packaging machines then take over. Portions are vacuum sealed to lock in freshness, or placed into skin packs, where the fillet appears pressed against a transparent film on a sturdy backing. Labels with traceability codes, harvest locations, and expiration dates are added automatically. Increasingly, processors are adopting robotic arms and automated pallet systems, which stack boxes with minimal human handling, improving efficiency and hygiene. Throughout the entire chain, strict food safety protocols are in place. Quality control inspectors test samples for bacteria, monitor moisture content, and check for any remaining bones or defects. Only after passing these checks are the fillets cleared for shipping. Refrigerated trucks or air freight containers then carry them to domestic retailers and international buyers. By the time a salmon fillet reaches a dinner plate, whether pan-seared, oven-roasted, or smoked, it is passed through a highly orchestrated chain of human expertise and cutting-edge machinery. This process ensures consistency, safety, and the premium quality that consumers expect from one of the world's most popular fish. As the salmon fillet processing line continues, another critical aspect that determines both quality and consumer confidence is the cold chain. From the moment the fish is landed until it reaches the end, customer temperatures must remain consistently low. This is why many plants integrate automated chilling tunnels and refrigerated storage rooms right into the workflow. Sensors track temperatures in real time, ensuring that no batch spends unnecessary minutes outside optimal conditions. Even a slight deviation can affect texture, shorten shelf life, or lead to bacterial growth. For premium products like salmon, where freshness directly translates into market value, maintaining this chain is non-negotiable. Once the fillets are cooled and packaged, the distribution network activates. Domestic shipments are often loaded into refrigerated trucks that move quickly to supermarket chains, wholesale markets, and restaurants across the United States. For export, specialized air freight containers are used, many lined with thermal insulation and supported by gel packs or dry ice to keep the salmon near 0 degrees C during international flights. Major importers in Europe, Japan, and Southeast Asia rely on this system to guarantee the same freshness as if the fish had been caught locally. At the consumer level, salmon continues to dominate not only because of its taste, but also because of its nutritional profile. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, it is a cornerstone of heart-healthy diets. Research by the USDA in 2024 confirmed that average per capita salmon consumption in the U.S. surpassed 3 pounds per year, a figure that has steadily grown over the last decade. This growth has encouraged processors to innovate with new products ready to cook, marinated fillets, smoked salmon, snack packs, and frozen skin-on portions designed for easy grilling. These adaptations meet the evolving needs of consumers who want both convenience and nutrition. Interestingly, salmon processing plants are also becoming test beds for sustainability practices. Water used for rinsing and cleaning is increasingly filtered and recycled, reducing overall consumption. Byproducts such as trimming, skins, and bones are repurposed into fish meal, collagen, or even pet food ingredients. What once would have been discarded is now monetized, aligning with the circular economy model. Large processors in Alaska and Washington have even installed renewable energy sources like wind turbines and solar panels directly at their facilities to offset the significant power demands of refrigeration and automation. This emphasis on sustainability mirrors trends across global aquaculture. While wild-caught salmon remains significant, farmed salmon now accounts for more than 70% of the salmon sold worldwide, according to FAO 2025 data. Norway, Chile, Canada, and the US lead the way with massive offshore pens, producing millions of tons annually. The technology behind these farms, from robotic feeders to AI-powered monitoring systems, ensures that fish are raised under optimal conditions while minimizing environmental impacts. Processing facilities linked to aquaculture operations benefit from steady, predictable supply lines, reducing volatility in pricing and availability. For consumers, the end result is clear salmon fillets that are uniform, safe, and consistently high quality. Behind every package, however, lies an intricate network of fishermen, farmers, processors, scientists, and logisticians, all working in harmony. The modern salmon industry is not just about harvesting a fish. It is about integrating tradition with cutting-edge science to meet a demand that shows no sign of slowing down.